and welcome back to another YouTube video. You're probably wondering what I'm doing glitched out of my home, and I'm gonna explain that right now. So for today's video, I'm gonna be doing essentially some building tutorials. I have 3 tutorials to follow today, and I'm just gonna try to replicate them as much as possible. After I build them, I'm gonna have my sister rate them 1 to 10 to see how close to the video it actually looks. Personally, I think I did pretty good, but I'm not sure if she thinks the same. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get straight to the video. Okay, so this is what we have to work with. I glitched out of my home because I felt like inside of the tiny home it's just too crowded, so I would much rather do it in more of like an open area. So that's why I'm all like glitched out and stuff like that. I wasn't sure if I should make a tutorial on that because I realized that a lot of people don't know how to build a glitch home. Anyways, one thing I also wanted to mention was that I am gonna hit 500 subscribers soon, and because of that I was also thinking like, how about I do another giveaway, which is kind of messing with my mind a little bit because we had just hit like 100 like 4 or 5 days ago, so you guys are kind of growing a little quick. So feel free to drop some ideas down in the comments, and congratulations again to our winner Nyx. Also, final note, I also noticed that a lot of people joined the giveaway late and they all felt bad, but I don't want you guys to feel bad because there are more to come, okay? Let's get to the video. So for our first build, we're gonna do like a sleepy, I think it's Kurlakuma like type of build. So all the credits and the videos are put in the corner of the screen because I just wanted you guys to know what I'm referencing, as well as like credits, because I'm not the original creator of it. This build was so cute. Like I fell in love with it when I saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do this. You guys also had said that you guys wanted to see more like building type of videos, so I was like, how about I do this, because I feel like it's like fun and it's like cute. So I was like, you know what, let me dip my hand into that little pot and try it out. So what do you guys think? I think that like I kind of like more the building because like I like to build one, and when you can practice building for content or like just in general, it makes you a better builder. But yeah, I pretty much enjoy making this type of content, and I'm glad that you guys want to see like more. But like honestly, this video took so long. If you guys seen in my inventory tour video, I did say that like it took me a while to film this. And what I mean by that is building like one plushie took over like 20 minutes. And I'm a pretty busy gal. Like I have stuff to do sometimes, so I couldn't sit down and build all 3 at the same time. So that's why it took me a few days to get this video out. But now like it feels like better. I feel better now that I'm already like done filming it. And this one was kind of complex, particularly because I felt like it looked so weird the whole time. And what I mean by that, like, okay, you see she made us use bricks to make the mouth, but it looked so ugly on mine. So I was like, okay, what do I do now? So I was like, how about I just use rings instead? So I kind of had to, you know, do my own thing in a sense, which I didn't mind because I feel like it turned out cute still. Minus having to do like all the adjusting, I think it still turned out cute. So I kind of didn't mind. Plus the rings were so much easier to move and control. The bricks looked too chunky for me, so it just looked weird in my opinion. And for like the rest of this clip, I'm just gonna kind of stay silent so you guys can kind of see more of the process. And also because I don't have anything else to yap about. Okay, so here's the finished build. I think it turned out so cute. As you can see, I changed the lighting because in the other one, I looked like I was building in hell. So I had to change the coloring. But I'm happy that it turned out pretty cute. So as you can see, I'm working on my next build, which this is like a seal in like a little teacup, and it was so cute. And I knew this one was gonna be a little bit more complex because guys, the amount of pieces I had to use to make this stupid seal was so annoying. But in the end, I think that it turned out fine. I don't think it was accurate to the video, but I think it turned out pretty cute. Of course, building on mobile, I had to make my life difficult somehow, so here I am falling off the edge of my build. Like, I absolutely hate building on mobile. It irks me so much. Oh, I also did get a bunch of tips on how to build without moving so much, and that includes like sitting down in a chair or like using a different joystick, like fixing your joystick controls, which I probably should have done that in this video, but honestly I was rushing to kind of get this like video posted because like I'm just pretty excited to post it. I was pretty proud of the video because like everything kind of turned out well. Well, maybe not like the rough draft of the seal, because guys, the seal turned out so ugly. Like, as I'm building this, I was just trying to copy like exactly how the girl had did it, but I could not use anything besides a ring for like the mouth, the like and stuff like that. I just found it so hard to use anything else. It was really weird. And because I'm like a semi-perfectionist, I was trying to make sure that everything looked like biblically accurate, and I messed it up because look at how ugly this looks. Like, what the freak was that? So I had to immediately start adjusting it because yeah, no, we're not doing that. And because I kept taking the time to adjust everything, filming took hours. I think this seal took me 30 minutes. And also because I was working with like smaller shapes, it was so hard to grab things because I don't have a mouse and I don't have a keyboard and I can't select things in like multiple in groups without a computer. So I was just struggling. But besides that, I'm a trooper and I worked through it and everything turned out super cute still. So a moment of silence while I complete this super cute build. So this is the completed seal. I think it turned out adorable even though its forehead is humongous. Anyways, moving on to our last and final build, I'm gonna attempt to make this super cute window. If you haven't seen this window, it's literally all over Pinterest. If you are a builder and you look for like inspo and stuff, you will see this window everywhere. It is so cute. Now, I've made windows like this before, so I didn't really need the tutorial, but I just felt like I hadn't made this exact window yet, so I decided I was gonna try it out. It's super simple, at least for the base, but I think where it really got super hard was decorating it. Because if you see in the photo, there's like paws and like a bunch of cute little sprinkles. And instead of just following the tutorial that was on the TikTok video, I decided I wanted to make it biblically accurate to the Pinterest photo. So I added like all the paws and stuff. And guys, I promise you, this was the most tedious process I've ever had to experience in my life. I don't know why I put myself through so much suffering just so I can put on a bunch of paws and sprinkles on a pixelized game. I was stressing and I was getting gray hairs just from moving all these dots around, and they didn't even turn out good, which was the worst part. I think this one was like the worst one that I did all day. Anyways, we're nearing the end of the video, and here I am with the giveaway winner, and this is just kind of like a proof to show that she won and I actually gave her the pet. She was so sweet, and I'm so glad that she was my winner. Like, she was so sweet the whole time. We had a small conversation, and she was also pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. She said something like she couldn't scream because her parents were like sleeping, and I was laughing the whole time. Anyway, congrats to you, Nyx. So here are my finished completed builds, and here are my sister's ratings with them. I think I did pretty good. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!